Hi guys. So today I decided to do a kind of somewhat less pointless video compared to my usual ones, or the ones that I've done lately at all, whatever. I was actually really inspired this morning by what's on the news. I was watching Recovering Alcoholic talk about what it was like to live with an alcoholic parent, and then alcoholism, actually suffering with it himself. And then alongside that, there was stories of kind of selfless kindness, people just doing random acts of kindness. And it was really quite nice to watch. It was at 5 a.m. this morning pretty much, so I can only remember certain bits, but yeah, it still inspired me. I figured that I'd kind of combine, sorry, bear with me, I've got my notes here, the two to promote as much as transparency as I can around kind of addiction and mental health, alcoholism and everything like that. I just want to be totally honest and hope that actually that alone helps somebody to know that they're not alone. So I thought I'd start with 10 things that are positive about myself and 10 things that are negative. So, usually I would probably start with the negatives, so this time I'll go for starting with the positives. Okay, so, here we go. On the upside, I'm not yet totally crazy. Yet. I wear lots of wigs, which I love. I go in phases. Today it's kind of obvious because I've had it on all day and I really can't be arsed changing it. But yeah, I still have my actual hair and I've got my own teeth, and yeah, I'm pretty much, I guess I'm still okay. I'm pretty quirky and unique. Apparently I'm easy to talk to. I don't really know about that one, but whatever. I have a really nice flat, an amazing boyfriend who managed to turn it up into an actual home, which is a massive thing for me, is having a home. We arrived and it was a shithole pretty much, and he made it kind of my safe haven, which is nice. I also have an amazing family who I'm lucky to have, and a really, really close relationship with my brother. I'm really lucky to have travelled the world so young. I have not travelled in a few years, so that's something I want to do in the near future when I can afford it and when I'm well enough. I lived in Canada for 6 years, which was a bit of a rollercoaster ride, but I loved it and I can't wait to go back one day. I don't think I was ready until probably last year to actually go back, so it would be nice to go back at some point. What else? Yeah, that's kind of all the good things I can think of about me. There's probably more, but I'm not particularly good at seeing the good side of my personality, I guess. So on to the bad things, or what I would consider to be bad. I have an attachment disorder with my hot water bottle. Yeah, that really needs sorting, to be fair. I'm always cold. I always have my hot water bottle. I don't even think it's for heat anymore. It's more for a kind of comfort thing because I have such a sore stomach all the time. Hence why I'm always sat here like this. My mood swings are enough to send anyone insane. But still, you can't run away from insanity, just like you can't run away from your own shadow, which I suppose is why I try to get often to make my shadow as small as I can. Which brings me on to my next point of being a sufferer of anorexia and all of the comorbid kind of conditions that come with it for at least the past 8 years, which has made life pretty interesting and pretty hellish for me, but I think probably way much more for everybody around me because they just have to watch me disappear pretty much and just struggle. I'm also incredibly impulsive with everything. It's quite bad. So I impulsively spend, I'll impulsively take drugs or drink, whatever. I'm a self-harmer in pretty much every way possible, I guess. and I tend to spend more money than I make, which has led me to be in massive debt, and I now have to have an IVA because of it. But that's my own fault, and it's something that I have to deal with, and it means I won't get credit for 5 years, but at the same time my debts are actually somewhat wiped, and it puts me in a bit less pressure. Well, it puts me under a bit less pressure financially, I guess. Yeah, I am also the most impatient person you will ever meet. Other people say different. I think I have patience with certain things, but most things I really, really don't. Yeah. I've got so many medical problems alongside my mental health problems that actually I don't even think I can count them on my fingers. It's pretty ridiculous and quite stressful. So it means I'm tired all the time, and things can just be a bit shit. But equally, things can be really good sometimes. That's just life, up and down. You just got to ride the wave. Last 2 points is I'm an alcoholic and an addict, and that's kind of what made me want to, do this vlog today. My life is kind of built on addiction, and whilst I'm lucky enough to not have become so consumed by my addictions, to the point of ever doing like really hard drugs, addiction's still an addiction. What the fuck is going on in my head? Sorry. Yeah, people get addicted to coffee, cigarettes, excuse the anorexic pun kind of thing there, whatever that was, or reference, that was the one. Booze, gaming, pretty much anything, and everything can be addictive, whether it's good or bad. Most of my generation are addicted to phones, for example. I mean, I'm recording on my phone as we speak. I don't go anywhere without my phone, so I guess that's an addiction in itself. My hair is fucking doing my head in, like seriously, I'm about to just take it off. We're all addicts, I guess, to a certain degree. The severity doesn't really matter. I think what matters is the transparency and awareness and help that's out there. Less judgment and more discussion. Less stigma and more help. My idea today was that I was hoping that this video would at least resonate with somebody, even if it's one person. I don't mind if it's not, because actually this just kind of helps me get it out there, I guess. But I want people to know that actually it's okay to feel like shit. It's okay to be an addict. It's okay to be an alcoholic. I mean, well, it's not. I'm not trying to glorify it at all, but you're not the only one. Things are allowed to be shit. You're allowed to struggle, and it's okay to not be okay. And you're not alone. No, nobody should ever feel alone. And I felt very alone throughout a lot of my life, despite having such close relationships with people and my family and my friends. And I've got such a good support network. It's pretty ridiculous, yet because of my mood swings and my personality issues and my eating and everything, a lot of the time I feel really alone and just flat, I guess. And that's why I end up drinking or smoking or, taking whatever just to numb the pain. I guess, that's all I really wanted to say. I was planning on ending it on a bit of a better note, but it didn't really come out like that. So, just a little thing there, a bit of honesty from me. I try and be as honest as I can with people now. Lying takes up way too much effort, and it always comes back to bite you in the arse, no matter how small the lie is. It's just pointless. There's no point doing it. I guess if you've had the stamina and the patience to watch this until the end, then kudos to you and thank you very much. I probably wouldn't, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Listening to me, actually just watching myself is just like, shut up. Just shut up, you're talking shit. But, hey-ho, at least I got it out there. Yeah, for more crazy insight, well, for my kind of crazy insight, then please like and subscribe below. Yeah, I'll probably try and upload some more. I might show you all of my wigs at some point, because this one's really just fucked up today. I really don't like this one, actually. It's really annoying. I did have it in plaits, but whatever. Yeah, I'll probably upload a few more, but yeah, I'm going. Goodbye. Ciao.